Hello everyone, and today our topic is Don't Believe the Hype of Online Education. I'm Alan, this is Brian, this is Eric, this is Brent. And first I want to ask if anyone have the experience of this kind of online education, even in school or prep school? No? Okay, then I will have a brief introduction of it. Next. And first, about the online education is that it used to be e-learning. And what is e-learning is that like teacher will scan their textbooks and just upload to the internet. But now it becomes online education. Online education is that it has including like video, and you can interact just through the monitor and have real interact with the teacher and asking questions or have some notes. And what is the feature of online education is that you don't even need to sit in a real classroom. You just stay at home and open your computer, just enter it, and your home will become your classroom. And Taiwan has started using this kind of online education since 2013, just nowadays, recently. And not only school, but also companies will like to use this kind of online education. And next, I'm going to introduce about school and companies. And there are two different types of online education. One is this is professional test. Professional test is that most created by companies. And most of its using part is that you would like to improve their employees' skills. And since the boss give their employees the professional test, and the employees will do it, and also the results comes out, and the company will give some result according to what they done, and it will improve their companies. And the other type of it is mostly we know online learning is created by school mostly, and is mostly using on education like Chinese, math, and English. And because nowadays many people can't just manage their time, so they would like to use this kind of online learning. So it becomes more popular nowadays during 2013, and some students would like to use it.
I'm Eric, and now I will introduce why online education has become popular. Nowadays, and people in Taiwan are getting busier. They have a lot of jobs, they have a lot of things to do, but they still want to improve their skills for some purpose like interest or promotions, and maybe like instruments or their language skills. The next is the reasons why it becomes popular. The first one is updating SNS and web technology. SNS means social network service. It means the application network used in our mobile phones or in our computers that can interact with the world's people. And along with the technology, the technology has used updating informations and new materials to make online educations. So it's along with the time, it will keep going and keep going. Next is digitized course materials. This one means you can keep it in your device like your computers and your mobile phones, so you can check it anytime, and you can also keep it on the cloud, so you can grab it on the internet anytime you want to see or want to review. Next. This one is more internet discussion through video streaming. And nowadays, we have a lot of ways to watch videos like YouTube and Facebook, even Instagram has its video streaming. And internet discussion, maybe they record videos and the comments will discuss that some of the contents of the video with online education, like maybe you want to learn the guitar, and next the comments will talk about this. Next one. This one is reusable, flexible education resources. Reusable, just like videos, we can watch it, repeat at any time you want. And flexible education, because just like if you want to learn only some melodies from a guitar, and you can just watch the clips you want to watch, and you don't have to maybe raise your hands or ask the teacher repeat again. Next is various measurement methods of learning. Nowadays, online software has been very improved, so their measurement methods, like if you want to test your English language skills, what levels are you in, you can maybe talk with another teacher online and in person, then he can judge your levels of English skills. Next is personalized or customized learning environment. Personalized means the teacher made the environment for you, and customized means you want the teacher make the environment for you. And it means that if you want, and now some softwares can change their backgrounds or change their maybe you can see videos. You can see videos he played, and you can watch on your computers. Next is learning through entertainment, and this one, just like games, maybe many teachers has created many games to attract students to catch their eyes. And learning through entertainment, that means you will not feel bored, or you don't want to learn it anymore on the process. So learning through entertainment is the one too. Next is improving students' initiative of learning. And because maybe we're at home and we want to learn something, and because online education is so convenient, so maybe we want to, anytime we want to learn something, we can grab it. And so that can improve our initiative of learning. And the next one is instructional design for students. And this one, it means that if the students wants to get some professional course from internet, and the teacher will customize them for students. And the most important one is through various devices you can learn anytime and anywhere. And nowadays everyone has a smartphone on our hands. So if you want to learn, maybe like on a park bench, or maybe you want to lay on your bed and learning something, you can through your device like mobile phones, and you put on earphone and you can start your learning. And next, and also laptop is the same too. Okay, next. Okay, it's Brian's part.
My name is Brian, And now I'm going to introduce the advantage and disadvantage. So what about the disadvantage? What about the advantage of online education? The first one is, for busy people, I think online education is better choice because it offers a flexible timetable and a variety of courses. Because I think they can use their free time to arrange the schedule and choose what they want to learn. And the second one is online education is not limited in one classroom, and you can choose wherever you want to learn. If you only need to have one laptop so that you can choose wherever you want. And the third one is because all of the material and textbooks are in one system. So I think it can help you to save the textbook and material fee. And also you can choose to learn in your room. So I think it can help you to save the transportation fee and the laundry expense. So it can lower the total cost of study. And the fourth one is, I think in traditional education, you want to get more educated, it is really difficult because maybe you have family obligation, you don't have too much time to arrange your schedule, and traditional education has the structure time you have to follow. So I think online education can help you solve this problem, and you can use, because of this flexible function, you can use your time to become a better person and have the opportunity to have promotion. And the last one is I think some of people are really shy and they are really afraid of interacting with other people. So it is suitable for shy students because all they need to do is to focus on studying. So what about disadvantage of online education? The first one is I think it needs immense self-discipline. Because I think in traditional education, it gives us the guidelines and rules and push us to follow them. And traditional education also gives us the purpose and the disciplines to stick it. But online education is totally different. It's because it gives me a lot of freedom without worrying about teacher. So I think another self-discipline and time management is really important. If you don't have this point, it is easy to procrastinate, and it is easy to ruin your focus quickly. And the next one is it is lack of direct interaction with teachers. Because I think if teacher is in front of you in the class, it can help you to, it can monitor you to keep motivated. But online education don't have this function. So I think it is the big challenge to online education. And the last one is, I think in a period of learning, friends and classmates play an important role in our lives. But online education is lack of company from other students. So if you have any problems, it will really to create a sense of isolation. So the next part is comparison. So I have divided into 3 parts. The first part is flexibility. For online education, regardless of the learning place, schedule, and time, you can arrange your own courses. But in traditional education, you need to cooperate with the arrangement of schools. So from this part, I think I think online education is better because it is much more convenient. And the second one is discipline and self-motivation. About online education, because it gives us increased flexibility. You need to be high self-motivated to finish your works. But in traditional education, it gives us the first one, a structured schedule, a handful of times per week, and a routine face-to-face interaction with instructors. So these three factors can help us keep going. So the last one is social interaction. In online education, I think it is lack of social interaction and it is easy to feel lonely. And if you have any problem, you cannot solve as soon as possible. But in traditional education, I think because of the company of friends, it can help us to motivate to learn and grow. And it can solve the problem as soon as possible. So I think this point, traditional education is better. The next is conclusion.
So, according to the above, we can know that traditional education is proper to most people, but online education also have its advantage. So, if we found a way to combine tradition and online education, it can provide us a more efficient way of learning and even create a new business. Okay, next is question time. Okay, here's the first question. Brian is a shy boy. He doesn't like to interact with others. So which education is fit to him? A, online education, traditional education, or not to learn? Yes, online education. Next, Eric always spends a lot of time on watching K-pop music. He feels he cannot manage his time properly. So if he wants to study, which will you suggest him to choose? Everybody wants to answer? C? No, of course not. Eric, which one? Traditional education. Yes. Okay. The third question. When Alan is after school, some of restaurants are closed. That makes him really upset. Which merits of online education will attract Alan? Flexibility, or make a lot of friends, or solve the problem soon. Everybody knows. C? A? Which one? The answer is flexibility, because he is in the school, so he doesn't have his own time. But if Alan is online education, he can manage his time to go to the restaurant. Thank you for listening.
Question time. Group 1, I forgot to mention you should ask questions. So think about it. I ask question first, and then you follow. Now, my question for you is, there are advantages and disadvantages for different learning, right? And for you, when will you choose online education? When will you choose traditional education? Okay, think about it. Yeah, each one needs to answer the question. Based on your understanding, of the advantage and disadvantage. And when will you choose online learning to learn, and when will you choose traditional? Yeah, you think this is better for you, your personal opinion, all right? Your personal opinion, okay? So who is going to answer first?
For the almost time, I think I will choose the traditional education, because traditional education, I can have the class with my classmates and friends. So I prefer this. Prefer this education, but if I am really busy and I don't have many time to learn, I think I will choose online education, because it has the flexible function. So when I am busy, I will choose online education to learn, to sharpen my skill and learn much more to become a better person. Thank you.
And for me, it's like I also like traditional education, is because I think if I stay at home doing like online education, I think there are too many enticements for me. I can keep concentrate on learning. So I would like to traditional education. But today, if I have some personal reasons in my family that let me cannot go to school, but I still like to read and study, then I will choose online education.
I also choose traditional education because in school I can get more advice or solve the problem very soon. But for me, I also learn the instrument on the internet because I think I have the strong motivation because I very like music. So if I want to study, I will learn in the traditional education. But if I want to learn other things, I will learn online.
Okay, I'm Eric, and my group members choose traditional education, and so am I, because I don't think I'm a self-motivated person to learn myself at home, and I think traditional education can give us some stress and make us improve ourselves by force, but also I will choose sometimes I will choose online education if I need that some English language skills because we are all Taiwanese and our communication will all in Chinese, and if I want to speak in English, I think I will find teachers online. So traditional education is my preference. Yeah.
Okay, group one, your question?
Do you have any experience of online education, and what kind of courses did you take?
When I was junior high school, the cram school teacher asked us to listen 大家说英语. But I think the efficient is not really good because it used computer, so I always yes I was listen to music or watch video when I listen to English radio. So I don't think that way is fit on me.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.